Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Cast. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Emma. Hi, everyone. We are so happy you are listening to us today.
Emma, I have to tell you a story. Something very funny and a little embarrassing happened to me this morning at the coffee shop. I made a huge mistake with my English.
Oh no, Ryan, what did you do this time?
Well, I was waiting in line for my coffee. A very nice older lady was standing next to me. She was holding a huge, heavy bag full of books, and she accidentally dropped her car keys on the floor.
Okay, that sounds normal so far.
Right, so I picked up her keys. I wanted to be very polite and friendly. I smiled, gave her the keys, and said in a very loud, happy voice, "You must be more careful."
Ryan, no, you didn't.
I did. I really did. I just wanted to say, "Oh, be careful with your heavy bag." But my brain stopped working, and the word must came out.
How did she react?
She looked at me like I was a very angry police officer. Her eyes got so big. My face turned bright red. I grabbed my coffee and I ran out the door.
I am sure she was so surprised. Must is a very, very strong word, Ryan. You basically gave her a strict order.
I know. I felt terrible. But as I was walking home, it made me think. So many English learners have the exact same problem every single day. We use these little words, should, would, must, and suddenly we sound angry or confused or just very strange.
That is so true. These three words are very small, but they completely change the feeling of your sentence.
Exactly. If you use the wrong one, you can make a good friend feel bad, or you can sound like a bossy king.
A bossy king, I love that. So today, let's make it super simple for our listeners. We are not going to use big, boring grammar rules. We are just going to play a game. We are going to paint some pictures in our minds.
I love the picture imagine game. It makes learning so much fun. Let's do it. Where do we start?
Let's start with the word that got you in trouble today. The word is must. I like to call must the red light word.
The red light word. Oh, like a traffic light on the street?
Exactly. Imagine you are driving your car. You are listening to music, having a good time. Suddenly, you see a red traffic light. What do? Do you think, maybe I will stop today, maybe I won't?
No, you stop. You have to stop, or you will crash your car. There is zero choice.
Right, zero choice. That is exactly what must means. It means 100% necessary. It is a strict rule. You have no options.
Picture imagine time. Imagine you are packing your bags for a beautiful beach holiday in Spain. You have your swimsuit, your sunglasses, your favorite shoes.
But wait, what is the one thing you 100% need to bring to the airport?
Your passport. You must bring your passport. If you forget your sunglasses, it is okay. You can buy new ones. But if you forget your passport,
You cannot fly. You must have it. It is a rule from the airport. There is zero choice.
that is so clear. Let's do another picture. Imagine you go to the supermarket. You put bread, milk, and some apples in your basket. You walk to the front door and try to leave.
Oh, the security guard will run after you.
Yes, because you must pay for your food. You cannot say, "I will pay next week." It is a rule.
Exactly. So when you use must, you sound like you're giving a rule. If a boss tells a worker, you must finish this work today, the worker cannot go home early.
That makes total sense. So, when I told that poor lady at the coffee shop, "You must be more careful," I sounded like her boss. Or a police officer giving her a rule.
Yes, you did. You gave her a red light.
I feel so bad again. I really need to learn the next word. What is a softer word I can use with my friends?
The softer, friendlier word is should. If must is the red light, then should is the friendly arrow.
A friendly arrow. I like that. It just points you in a good direction.
Yes, it means, I think this is a very good idea. But you have a choice. You are the boss of yourself. It is the best word for giving advice to people you care about.
Okay, picture imagine time again. Imagine it is Friday night. We are super tired from work and we are very hungry. We are looking at a menu for a local pizza place.
Oh, I love pizza on a Friday.
Me too. I look at the menu and I see they have a brand new pizza. It has extra cheese and lots of garlic. I know you absolutely love garlic.
I do. So, what do you say to me?
I point at the menu and say, Emma, you should try the garlic pizza. It looks amazing.
Perfect. You are my friend. You are giving me a great idea. But I still have a choice. I can say, oh, that sounds good, but no thanks. I want the mushroom pizza today.
Right. If I say, Emma, you must eat the garlic pizza.
Then I will leave the restaurant. You are not the pizza king. I will eat what I want.
The Pizza King. That is so true. Should is for friends. It means good idea. Let's do another picture for should.
Okay, imagine we are going for a long walk in the park. You open the front door of your house, and a very cold, freezing wind hits your face. You look at me, and you see that I am only wearing a thin t shirt.
Oh, you will be so cold. You will freeze. So I look at you and say, Emma, you should wear a warm jacket.
Yes, you care about me. You give me a good idea because you want me to be warm, but you do not force me.
But what if it is a snowstorm? We are going skiing in the mountains, and you have no jacket at all.
Then the feeling changes. Then maybe you say, Emma, you must wear a jacket or you will get very sick. Because it is not just a good idea anymore, it becomes a health and safety rule.
Ah, I love that. The same situation can change from a friendly idea to a 100% rule. That is a great way to think about it. Should is a soft cushion. Must is a hard wall.
Beautifully said, Ryan. Now we have one more word to talk about today the word would.
This one is tricky for a lot of people. It sounds exactly like wood from a tree in the forest, but it is spelled with an O and a U and an L.
English spelling is very silly sometimes. We just have to ignore the spelling. Let's focus on the feeling. I call would the dream word.
The dream word. Okay, tell me more about that.
We use would to talk about things that are not real right now. We just picture them in our heads. We imagine them.
Oh, picture imagine time.
Yes, let's imagine you have a completely free Saturday. You have no work to do, you have no cleaning to do.
A completely free Saturday? That sounds like a wonderful dream.
It is a dream. So, if you have this free day, what would you do?
I would sleep until 10 a.m. Then I would go to the park, sit under a tree, and read a good book.
See, you used would. You said, I would sleep and I would go. You are not doing those things right now. You are just dreaming about them.
I get it. I would sleep. It is not real yet. It is just an idea in my head. Let me try another one. Imagine I have $1 million in my pocket right now.
Wow, okay, what would you buy?
I would buy a huge house near the beach with a giant kitchen so I can cook pizza every day.
Of course, more pizza. But yes, exactly. You do not have the money and you do not have the house. It is 100% imagination.
Okay, so would is for dreaming and imagining. But Emma, I have a question. I hear people say would at the coffee shop all the time. They are not dreaming about coffee. They are really buying it and drinking it.
That is a very, very smart question, Ryan. Would has a second job in English. It is also the polite word.
The polite word, like saying please and thank you?
Exactly. When you want something, you can say, I want. But I want sounds a little bit like a hungry child.
Ryan, I want coffee. I want pizza. Give it to me. Yes, it sounds a little bit rude and bossy.
Right. So we make it soft and nice by using would. We put on our fancy manners. We say, I would like a coffee, please.
Oh, I would like a coffee. It sounds so much nicer. It is like you were wearing a fancy suit or a beautiful dress.
A fancy suit. Yes, it is the fancy suit of English. If you go to a nice restaurant, you don't look at the waiter and say, I want the chicken. You smile and say, I would like the chicken, please.
That is so simple and helpful. So, let's go back to my terrible morning at the coffee shop. If I meet that nice older lady again, and she drops her keys, and her bag looks very heavy, what should I say to her?
Well, you want to help her. You want to be polite. So you can use would to offer your help. You say, would you like some help with your bag?
Would you like some help with your bag? Wow, that sounds so friendly and warm. It sounds like a completely different person. I don't sound like an angry police officer anymore.
No, you sound like a perfect, polite gentleman.
Thank you. I will definitely use that next time. Okay, Emma, let's review our pictures. This helps my brain so much.
Me too. Let's do a quick review.
First, the red light word. The 100% rule. Zero choice. That is must.
Correct. Like you must stop at a red traffic light. You must pay for your food at the supermarket.
Next is the friendly arrow. Good advice. Best for talking to friends and family. That is should.
Yes, you should try the new garlic pizza. You should wear a warm jacket because it is windy outside.
And the last one is the dream word. For things that are not real right now. Or, it is the polite fancy suit word. That is would.
Perfect. I would buy a big house by the beach, and I would like a large coffee, please.
Emma, I have an idea. Let's put all three words into one big story. A super picture imagine.
Oh, I love a challenge. Let's do it. Let's imagine our good friend Sarah is very sick. She is at home in her bed. She has a high fever and a terrible cough.
Oh, poor Sarah. Okay. I go to her house to visit her. I look at her, she looks terrible, and I say, Sarah, you are very sick. You must go to the doctor right now.
Good. You use must because it is very important for her health. It is not just a casual idea. She really needs medicine to get better.
Yes. Then I look at her messy kitchen and I want to give her some friendly advice. I say, and you should drink a lot of hot tea with honey. It is very good for your throat.
Beautiful. That is the friendly arrow. You don't force her to drink the tea, but it is a very good idea.
Finally, I want to be a polite friend and help her. I smile and ask her, would you like me to make some hot soup for you?
Ryan, that was absolutely amazing. You used all three words perfectly in one single story.
I feel so smart today. Honestly, Emma, when we paint pictures like this, English feels so easy. I don't have to think about boring grammar rules or textbooks. I just think about the feeling inside my heart. Do I feel like a strict boss? Do I feel like a caring friend? Or do I feel like a polite gentleman?
That is the absolute best way to learn, Ryan. English is not just math. It is not just rules on a piece of paper. English is about feelings, connections, and pictures.
Exactly. When you focus on the feeling, the words just fall out of your mouth naturally.
Let's do one more quick test for our listeners, just to be completely sure we all understand.
Okay, I am ready. Listeners, get ready to guess with me. Give me a picture, Emma.
You are driving your car on the highway. Suddenly, you hear a strange, loud noise coming from the engine. Bang, clank, boom. Smoke starts coming out of the front of the car.
Uh-oh, that is a very bad situation.
Do you say to yourself, I should take this car to the mechanic, or I must take this car to the mechanic?
Well, if the car is making a bang boom noise and there is smoke, it is going to break completely. It is a big safety issue. I cannot keep driving. So I say, I must take this car to the mechanic right now.
Perfect. You are completely right. It is not just a casual idea for next week. It is 100% necessary today.
Okay, my turn to give you a picture test.
Okay, I am ready.
You are walking down the street. You walk past a wonderful bakery. It smells like warm bread and chocolate. You look in the big glass window and see a giant, beautiful chocolate cake.
Oh, I can smell it already. My favorite.
You walk inside the bakery. Do you say to the baker, I must have a slice of cake? Or, I would like a slice of cake.
Well, my stomach says I must have it right now.
Yes, your stomach is the boss of you.
But my mouth needs to be polite to the nice baker. So I put on my fancy suit, I smile, and I say, I would like a slice of chocolate cake, please.
Spot on. You are so polite. And then you eat the whole slice of cake in 1 minute.
Naturally, I have to.
Wow, Emma, I feel like my brain just leveled up today. The words should, would, and must are not scary to me anymore. They are just three different, simple feelings.
They really are just feelings. And to everyone listening to us today, I want you to remember this feeling of relief. English is easier than it feels. Sometimes the textbooks make it look so complicated and scary, but really, it is just about sharing human moments with each other.
Yes, next time you are talking to someone, don't panic. Take a breath. Just ask yourself, am I sharing a strict rule? Am I sharing a good, friendly idea? Or am I dreaming and being polite? Pick your feeling, and you will pick the right word.
You will do great. And hey, if you make a mistake, it's okay. Just laugh at yourself, like Ryan did at the coffee shop today.
It was a very good learning moment for me, and probably for the lady with the heavy bag too.
Yes, it was a very memorable morning for everyone.
Well, that is all the time we have for today's episode of the English Cast. We hope you enjoyed painting these fun pictures with us today.
We really do. Remember, English is easier than it feels. You are doing a wonderful job. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep smiling.
And if you like listening with us today, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss a fun English lesson.
Have a beautiful, wonderful week, everyone. We will see you next time.